Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Boys and Girls Club, Coudert Clubhouse in the Bronx. This is not the South Bronx. This is a good side of the Bronx. We're in the Bronx, and we're here with a new group. This is group number 6, baby. We just had to make this group up. So let's introduce ourselves. And today's topic is going to be no filters allowed. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be straight up and raw. Give me your name, sir, and your age, please.
My name is Asiya, and I'm 10.
Asiya, please just talk into the mic. I don't know, everyone talks away from the mic. Asiya, 10 years old.
My name is Derek, and I'm 10 years old.
Derek, 10 years old.
My name is Fiora, and I'm 10.
Fiora, you extra loud today. So all you guys are basically 10 years old. So today's question or today's topic is, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? So that means that everyone at this table will be 20 years old, 1 year away from, I guess, being a total adult. Where do you see yourself at that age? I'm going to start with Derek because Derek seemed like he was ready to go before we started.
By the age I'm 20, I'm kind of grinding hard right now. I'm gonna start grinding hard even more. I'm trying to get to the NFL, to the NBA, and if that doesn't work, then I'm trying to work at this Kips Kids is really fun.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
He finna roast me.
Derek, I'm gonna stop you right there. That's why I put you first. Do you own a basketball?
You said what?
Do you own a basketball?
Yes.
Do you own a football?
Yes.
Okay, you got me on the first one. If you're not shooting 1,000 shots a day,
damn.
If you're not shooting 1,000 shots a day already for basketball, and you're not in a junior basketball team or a travel team or anything like that, the chances of you being an NBA star are slim to none. So I'm hurting your feelings, but I'm letting you know the truth.
I actually thank you because you're being straight
Okay,
honest.
because right now I will have to be on your case to stop bouncing the basketball. Like, there won't even be a game system that you own because all you would do is bounce 2 basketballs all day long. You will have to live on the first floor so that your neighbors don't get upset of how many times you're bouncing this basketball. That's the kind of commitment you need to be in the NBA. And I don't see it in you. I don't see it. You know, I'm not saying that you're probably not a good basketball player and all that, but that's the kind of commitment you need. If you're not in, now let's go to football. Basketball, you have a better chance of being in the basketball league. There are 7,500 football players. That's less than point something percent of people in the world that are elite football players. It's like you will have to be, once again, you will have to already be in these leagues. Have you ever put shoulder pads on and got hit in the stomach?
Yes, I've had it.
It really hurts. Have you put a helmet on? Have you been in leagues? You know, this is something that is constantly will have to happen. So if you don't have that commitment, it's very rare, and especially in football, that you're going to get into the higher stake in football. It's like you're 10 years old now, you will probably have to be 180 pounds already at your age. Like, your body mass will have to be that high in order for you to be like, wow, this guy's going to grow up to be 6'7", and maybe he could be a decent decent football player. So it's a lot of things that go into that. I mean, working here, I'll get your job now. You give me your resume and I'll put it in Miss Francesca's little office, and I tell her 10 years from now Derek wants a job. I mean, you have to wait a long time because you're 10 now, so you could imagine it's almost a lifetime away.
Only 8 years because they started hiring here at like 18, right?
That's true. You got me. Unless you come to summer youth, you can start working at 16. Yeah. All right, what do you got, Derek? I'm sorry I had to go there for you.
It's all right.
What you got for me? What would you like to do 10 years from now? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
I want to be a chef.
Chef, yummy. All right. Are you helping mom? Are you helping mom in the kitchen?
Well, I can't cook, but I do know how to
What are you talking about? You can't cook? How you gonna be a chef and you can't cook?
No, I do know how to cook, but it's because I'm 10 and I can, but then they don't like. I need to be a little like 13.
Nah, you don't need that. You need to start cooking now. Come on, get your pasta ready. There's fruit salads that you can make. You can make cookies. You could You could be big pies. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can make. So don't give me that. Don't give me that. I'm 10 years old and I can't cook. It's not. My daughter's 3 and she made cupcakes the other day. She made pizza the other day. So come on.
I do know. I do make some things.
The only thing I know how to
get your resume, get your what do you call those? Your recipes down. Start inventing stuff.
Yes.
Is grandma still alive? Your grandma?
I only have my grandma from my dad's side.
Okay. Grandmas usually have good recipes. So go into her little book. Grandma, show me how to make that. Seriously speaking, I'm telling you, it comes down from her mother to her mother, and it just comes down generations. So you're not only getting a good recipe, you're also respecting your heritage and your family. So I would say definitely do that. If one of your mother or your grandmother or somebody in your family has a recipe book, tell them I want that for Christmas.
I want that.
Ma, I want to know how you make sofrito for Christmas. I want to know how you make your mango. I want that to be my birthday present.
I don't know how to make a mango.
I'm saying you need all that.
The only thing I know how to make is macaroni and cheese. I'm good with macaroni and cheese.
Well,
I can
I'm
make
gonna
a
eat-
slushy.
I'm
I
gonna
can
eat
make
that
a really
tomorrow.
good slushy.
I'm gonna eat that tonight, macaroni and cheese. My wife is not
You
cooking.
take the plátano and then you just mash it and you just put
No.
it in the
Yo lo
pot.
hierves.
I know, but you gotta have a little special,
Like, you gotta add that Goya
seasoning
sometimes.
or something that you gotta put in
Gotta
there.
add that Goya.
But I could see that. I
milk.
mean, I could see you being a chef. You just have to focus and you have to start cooking. You know how you start to? Start cooking during these times where people really need food and give your food away for free.
Okay.
Make some rice and beans. Give it to the homeless. Go out there and be like, hey, I'm trying to cook. I want to be a chef. And at the same time, you get to eat my food.
My grandma does not eat like the cans, like the beans.
Yeah,
She don't like it.
No, she makes them out of the bags and puts them in the water and all that. That's old school.
It tastes better.
My grandma used to do that. That's old school right there.
I like it.
Diora, well, you see yourself 10 years from now. You want to be a singer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you watch her video. What is it called again? I forgot the name of the song.
Controls?
No, her video. The video that we did for her. The music video.
Oh,
What's the name of your song, Diora?
Stay with me.
Stay With Me. Come on. You got
wasn't
me.
it? Wait, don't
Stay With Me is available on Kips Bay. YouTube, Kips Bay Digital Arts,
Facebook, I think?
podcast. You can find her little tunes. It was, you know what, Diora? I forgot to give you a little clap. It's when we met, you said you wanted to be a singer, and I was like, let me see what you got. You did not hesitate. You gave a little sample. I took you to the studio. I think I made some of your dream come true. And we made a music video. We sent it out. We sent it to apply for we were doing a music contest, and we were up for a couple of awards. So I was proud of that. I was proud for you. We also we were finalists in I think 3 out of the 5. We only won 1, which is the best album cover, but that's all right. We were right there at best video also. So I'll give you a shout out for that. And then you had to go away. I don't know where you went. You went to Santo Domingo for a little time. I think you went on vacation. She got famous real quick. And she had to go away. She had to get away. People in her building were outside looking for her. So we didn't really get to speak about it. But I don't know what you would like to do 10 years from now, but I forgot to give you a little shout out about that.
Mr. H.
Hold on a second. Hold on. She hasn't told us what she wants to do 10 years from now.
I see myself still in college, but I would also still be making music.
Nice. So even with the music business, I know you got a little feel for it, you got a little touch for it, but you have to take that as serious as everything else.
Like Mariah Carey.
If you see yourself as a writer, you need your little notebook, like a little furry notebook you had, and you need to be writing, little poems, little things every day, and hopefully, you could come up with a little song or something that motivates you to continue with your music. But it's always better if you're a writer and the singer. So college, and you still see yourself in the music business or in the music. So I could see that for you in 10 years. So Derek, let's go back to you. Where do you see yourself in 10 years without the MBA and without
Kiss Bay?
No. Kiss Bay, that's a side job. without the NBA, without the NFL, what do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I already said it. One of them is Kids Bay, but
Yeah, but that's just a job. If you're not working in Kips Bay, you could be working at McDonald's.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. You just need the money.
I see myself at like college. Oh, wait, at what age do you finish college?
It depends when you go to college, when you start. I started when I was 17. So
I
so
thought
some
they
people
started at,
usually
like,
start when they're
19.
18, 18 or 19. So it all depends when you start. Usually 19 or 18, 4 years from there is 22. You get out most of the time.
Or basically, if you're like you're 19, then you make it out at 23.
It all depends. If you go
So it depends
2 year
on the
college,
age. It
4 year
depends.
college. If you see yourself in school, that's great. Where else do you see yourselves? Do any of you guys see yourself moving out the house
Yeah.
Yeah.
at this
I
age?
do, yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You see yourself doing it, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be moving out with my siblings because my mom is gonna be old and I need to help her with my siblings.
So you're gonna move out with your siblings? Ooh, that's a tough one.
My
Why you
mom
want to
turns
take? Why you want to take your Rugrats siblings with you?
I'm
You,
dead.
do you guys understand how hard it is to move out?
Yeah. I know.
Yes.
No, because everyone wants to move out.
Cause you gotta focus on the light. I was about to say lightning, the Wi-Fi, the power of the house, your phone bills,
That's
your
all.
water bill.
Those are water bill. We don't pay water for in New York unless you have a house.
Okay.
What do you think? All right, I'm gonna give you the simplest concept. You know what's a studio apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone here know what a studio apartment is? It's basically an apartment. It has a small kitchen or kitchenette, a bathroom, and a room. That room is used for, you can put
Making
a
music.
sofa. No, you can put a sofa there, or you can put a bed there. That's it. There's no other walls. So those are your walls. That's called a studio apartment. How much do you think a studio apartment is in New York City? When I say New York City, that's Bronx, Brooklyn.
I got you.
I'll give you just an
In the
average.
Bronx, I would be like from 800 up and 2,000 down. So between 2,000 and 800.
Okay, so between 8 and 2,000. Where do you see yourself?
Me too.
Same thing. What about you?
I would say that it costs a lot, so 25,000.
No, you way off.
You
buying a
2,500?
you're buying a studio apartment. No, the
2,500,
only reason I know some of the prices is because I'm on the board to my building. So a studio apartment right now in my building, it goes for a $1,350. So that's $1,350. That's just the apartment. So let's round it off to $1,300.
Yeah.
All right, so that's $1,300. What else do you need?
Oh, you need the bathroom.
Well, you have a bathroom. What else you need to pay for besides the rent? Yeah, you don't raise your hand. Just tell me.
The life, but if you have like a good job, you don't need to worry about
Phone
nothing
bills.
of that.
Phone bill.
I have 2 jobs, and I worry every single day.
No, like
Alright.
if you have your own business and like
How you gonna have your own business? You're 20 years old.
no, like you could.
Come on. I work for the city, and I work for Kids Bay Boys and Girls Club. I still struggle every month to pay my bills.
I think that the things that you have to focus on
the reality. So you got an apartment, $1,300. How much you paying for light?
for like if you like you're an addict to like video games or like a lot of like TV shows, around 1,000 and over. 1,000 and
A
over.
month?
Yeah,
No,
1,000
Bex.
plus. 1,000
No,
plus.
come on, guys. You see, this is
no,
where
the light.
this
is
is
For a
what-
month,
$100
a month.
you
I would
guys
say,
need to
like,
sit down with your parents and pay a bill. You need to sit down with your parents and
In a
go
month?
pay a
No.
bill. The light bill should
It's
be
100.
the
Like,
light bill should probably be like $100.
Yeah, like I see that.
$100?
I one of my
Yeah, your light bill should be $100.
my parents
Damn.
show me my parents show me the light.
Cause you pay every month. You pay,
But-
100. I mean, the summertime
I
maybe.
thought that it was like bi-weekly.
Now in the summertime, you probably have the air conditioner on. You pay a little more. But let's say $100 a month is not crazy for a light bill. Boom.
That's a pretty good
So
deal.
so now you got $1,400.
But in the summer it's $1,000.
I don't know about $1,000.
because of the air conditioners on the whole.
Put a fan on. Leave the window open.
It's still
So,
but
so you got $1,400. So you got light and you got an apartment. What
Phone
else
bill,
do you
phone
need?
bill, phone bill.
Well, you need a phone. Don't call your friends.
No,
You don't need a
like-
phone. That's a luxury right now. We're going to the necessities. You need food.
Oh yeah.
How much you gonna spend on food a month?
200.
200?
200.
200.
I'm being stubborn.
200. That's $50 a week.
1,000.
Oh nah, 1,000, bro. You,
1,000.
that's
That's
I think that's
You-
more
you
than
need
the
a
apartment
lot.
can handle.
$1,000.
$100.
$100 a month. That's $25 a week. That means that you could go to McDonald's twice in 7 days. That's all it means. You could eat, what you said, 25? You could eat
400.
You could eat 4 times Chinese food and 3 days you don't eat. So you better have a big order. You better have a big order that you eat half of it and half of it you don't, so that it could stretch. To tell you the truth, he's not far from where it's at. My family is a family of 4. I spend about $500 every 2 weeks, so it's $1,000 a month.
I only live with 4 people. And
But but as one person,
I live with 3 people.
As one person, what do you think is a good price? One person, about 150, 200 a week.
No, like
For the whole month. All right, so let's say 200. So you already have 14. You have $1,600 already. So you eating, you got light, and you got an apartment. You got nothing else. This is where the scams come in. If you want to get internet and you want to do all that stuff, let me throw you the prices.
T-Mobile, nah.
No, if you want to get cable, it's probably another $150.
Nah, that's like nah. If like
it is. I'm telling you.
I know it's between like 200 and like.
Yeah, it depends. You only have one person. You only have one TV, and then you pay your phone bill another $100. So you easily are up to $1,800. Let's say a month, just on your bills.
My mom pays $88 for the.
Okay, so now out of that $1,800, whatever job you have, you probably need a Metro card. It probably costs you what, $200.
A Metro card costs you $200.
No, but for the month, so you could get back and forth, do your errands, go to school and all that. So let's just throw it in as $200.
I buy.
So it could make an easy price. Hold on, Derek. So now you're $2,000.
Yeah.
So you need $2,000 to live. Now, what job you think you're gonna get? You're gonna work at Kips Bay?
And first I need.
If you're gonna work at Kips Bay, I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not gonna pay $2,000. You're not gonna be able to make it.
But
How much?
You gotta think of a business that is like easy to get in, but it's like really popular. For example, Starbucks. Every single 8 in the morning. When you go inside at like 9.
Oh yeah, there's long lines. It's hard. It's not impossible to get Starbucks,
I
but you
know.
still have to make $2,000 just to pay your bills. That means
I have to get like 3 jobs.
That means that you have to come home with $500 a week just to pay your bills. There's not many jobs that you're coming home with $500 a week.
Yeah, you gotta get like 4 jobs to get that much in a week.
So when you start doing all this, you don't even have $1 yet. You don't have no money to hang out. You haven't bought clothes. You haven't bought stuff to clean the house. You haven't bought anything. So it's very, very difficult to move out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sorry that I broke your hearts and that you're moving out in 10 years, but that's the reality of it. I moved out when I was 17. But it was a different era. It was totally different. I already had 2 jobs at that point, and I paid $435 for rent for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Damn.
So it was still a lot of money. I wasn't making a lot of money, but that's when I moved out. Why are you raising your hand for? I can see you. Yeah, talking to the microphone.
Got him.
If you work on a Starbucks, you're not gonna get that much money.
I mean, it depends on like the type of Starbucks that it is. Because if you go like 9 to 10 or like 11, you're gonna see not 11. Like from 8 to 10, you're gonna see a lot of people.
Yeah, but the people being there doesn't mean that you get paid more because there's more people in there.
Because like some bosses are really selfish, so they take a lot of your paycheck.
It's not the boss, it's taxes.
I know.
Taxes where your money gets taken out of. So it's a difficult situation. All right, I'm gonna ask you one question before we end this podcast.
Gotcha.
What do you guys know what minimum wage is?
Minimum wage.
What is minimum wage right now? Do you know?
Yeah, I think I know.
Minimum wage is
The half
what the government says is the least amount of money you can make as an employee.
How much is
So
that?
no matter where you go, if you work here, you work at McDonald's, you work in Burger King, you work in the pharmacy, there's a number that the government says this is the lowest amount of money he could make or she could make. That's minimum wage. That's what it's called. Do you know that number? And that's the amount of
100 and under.
that's the amount of money that you make per hour.
Oh.
So every hour that you work, you make a certain amount of money. What do you think is that number?
100.
Wrong.
300.
Wrong.
You bucking? Nah, it's under 100, definitely.
Definitely.
$10.
60,
Huh?
60,
Yeah, no.
80, 70.
No.
$10.
I think minimum wage for New York City is $15 an hour.
What? That's $30 for 2 hours. You bugging.
$15. Listen to me. It's $15 an hour, and we're one of the highest states. There's other states that get paid $10 an hour, $11 an hour, $12 an hour. We're part of the highest. We get paid $15 an hour. At $15 an hour, if you're only working 4 hours, you could do the math. It's only $60. Out of those $60, they tax you, so you're coming home with $40. So $40 a day, and you need to come home with what? 500 for every month. Imagine how many hours you got to work. So it gets really, really, really difficult.
I'm gonna 3 jobs, man.
So I'll leave you guys with that. You guys need to get a class on money and minimum wage and all that. Or I'm gonna even give you a bigger story. Guess what minimum wage was when I was working?
$5.
Ooh, $5. Ooh, $6. That was so high. $5. That was a great job. $3.35.
I'm out, bye.
And we'll leave it at that.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
10 years from now, I don't know where I'll be.